Yo, welcome back to the channel, everyone, and in this video I'm gonna be giving you guys the new best settings to use here in season 1 of Call of Duty Vanguard. A lot of you guys have been requesting that I go ahead and make an updated settings video giving you guys the best options to run now that we are in the first season of this game. So if this video does help you guys out, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and also turn on those post notifications. Now, the like goal on this video is going to be 500 likes. We can get 500 likes in under 24 hours. That'd be absolutely incredible. Let me know down in the comment section right now, what are your current sensitivity settings that you guys are running in game? And I'm going to go ahead and kind of see where you guys are at and if I differ from the curve, which honestly, I think I will. So, with all that being said, let's go ahead and break down these settings. Alright, as you guys can see here, I play with an Xbox Elite controller on PC. These settings are going to work no matter what controller you guys are playing with. You could be on a PS4, a PS5, or any Xbox or SCUF-like controller. These settings are going to work flawlessly. Now, as you guys can also see, I play with a 3 horizontal as well as a 3 vertical stick sensitivity. You guys can also see down here, when we go to the custom sensitivity per zoom, I have all this set on 0.7. In my personal opinion, running a low sensitivity is the absolute best thing you guys can do if you are trying to improve your aim, accuracy, as well as overall gun skill here in Call of Duty Vanguard. I feel like a lot of players fall short when trying to take people out at those longer ranges. And going ahead and playing on a 3, 4, or maybe even a 5 sensitivity is going to drastically increase how many gunfights you reach and get into and actually win at longer ranges. Now, a lot of guys like to go ahead and say, well, can you turn on people on a 3D sensitivity? Can you actually play the game on a 3D sensitivity? Yes, every single gameplay, literally every single gameplay on my channel that I've uploaded during Call of Duty Cold War as well as Call of Duty Vanguard have all been on a 3.7 sensitivity. It works, you can turn on players, and it gives you the best feel when trying to take people out at those longer ranges. And like I said previously, that's where I feel like a lot of players are going to be falling short. Now, you guys can also see here, for the button layout, I run tactical. This does not matter if you guys have a SCUF or a regular style controller. Tactical button layout is the best button layout to run in Call of Duty. It allows you to map your crouch and your melee buttons. Crouch is going to be pressing down on the right thumbstick, and melee is going to be switched over to B. Now, the reason you want to do this is so you guys can get in and out of cover a lot easier. And you can also go ahead and perform a drop shot a lot easier, maintaining that ADS, so you guys will be winning more close range gunfights. All my settings are balanced. I'm running a sensitivity that allows me to take people out at longer ranges, and I run a button layout that's going to be taking people out at closer ranges. That's what you want to do. You want to have things work and stack on each other so you can kind of build settings for each and every scenario, so you're never like, you know, oh no, I'm not prepared for this gunfight. I got you guys with these settings. Definitely go ahead, try this out. Once you guys switch to tactical, I promise you, you're never going to switch back because this is the superior button layout. Now, you guys can see here, everything as far as my vertical aim assist, all this is going to be the same. I don't go ahead and mess with any of these because these can vary from Call of Duty to Call of Duty, and the last thing I want to do is have to relearn aim assist, the mechanics on each Call of Duty game. So I keep all these standard, but if you guys play on precision or focusing, linear dynamic, these settings are actually going to work a little bit better in your favor, so keep that in mind. My controller vibration is turned off. Now, I personally turn off my controller vibration. These are going to be one of those settings where you guys are either going to turn it off and never turn it back on, or turn it off and like it. In my personal opinion, vibration is unnecessary. Any movement in my thumbsticks, any movement in my controller, I don't like. I already run on a low sensitivity. I don't want to go ahead and mess that up by having controller vibration, so I go ahead and turn this off. It kind of messes me up at longer ranges, but again, you guys might like it, you guys might not like it. I'd recommend turning it off and see how you do for a couple games, but majority of us, I feel, have this turned off. Now, as far as the gameplay settings go, I have these all on default. I haven't went ahead and messed with any of these just because we don't have to. The only one that I did go ahead and mess with is I have automatic airborne mantle. This is actually disabled, so I'm not mantling over any obstacles on accident, in turn coming out of aim down sight. and just messing up a gunfight. So I recommend actually shutting this off. And right here, I have automatic tactical sprint turned on just so I can maneuver and perform a slide cancel a lot easier. If you guys want a video on how to perform a slide cancel cleanly here in Season 1, let me know down in the comment section. I got you guys with that if you guys want to see that. But again, all these other settings are going to be default right out the box. I've not went ahead and messed with them. Now we're going to go over to the audio settings, which I feel like a lot of people go ahead and overlook. My master volume is going to be at 100 because honestly, I play with the headset, Astro A40 TR. I leave it the same. Music volume, I have this reduced to 50, and everything else is going to be pretty much the same. Now, you guys can go ahead and see here my Vanguard hit markers. I have on the Vanguard setting, and for my audio mix, I have on home theater. This is going to be as close as possible to the boost high or the super crunch settings from the previous Call of Duties. I played on boost high in Cold War, and with the home theater, this is what I play with in Vanguard because it allows me to pinpoint gunfights a lot easier as far as the audio and the gun sounds, and also I can hear footsteps a lot easier. Definitely go ahead and throw this on. I think a lot of you guys will definitely enjoy going ahead and having home theater if you have a headset or any type of surround sound stereo system. It doesn't matter what headset you have, home theater is going to be the best if you guys play with a headset. So definitely go ahead and make that adjustment. But everything else is going to be pretty much the exact same. I haven't messed with any of these. I don't need to. And so I'll be maybe depending on what hardware you guys are running. Now, as far as gameplay settings go, you guys can see here that I play on a 120 FOV with the affected ADS field of view. If you guys are playing on a PS5, an Xbox Series X, or a PC, honestly any console for that matter, I highly recommend you guys going ahead and bumping up your FOV to at least 110. This will allow you to see more on your screen, and then when you guys go ahead and put on the affected ADS field of view, it's going to make it look and feel like your weapons have less recoil, or what I like to call it, less visual recoil. If you guys are ever wondering why some streamers look like they don't have recoil on their guns, it's because they're running a higher FOV with the affected ADS field of view. It makes it a lot easier to go ahead and control, a little bit harder to control recoil weapons, as well as even lower recoil weapons, just because there's less visual shake on your screen. So definitely go ahead and make these adjustments immediately if you guys are struggling with recoil control in Vanguard. This coupled with a 3.7 sensitivity is going to have you having aimbot-like aim at longer ranges, and I think that's what's going to really go ahead and take your gameplay and your gun skill to the next level. Everything else is going to be pretty much the same. The one or the two things I should say that I definitely changed, and I recommend all of you guys changing as well, is turning off world motion blur as well as weapon motion blur, so you guys are not getting unnecessary shakiness, haziness, and just distortion on your screen. It's not necessary, and honestly, it just makes the game look ugly, and it also makes the game a little bit harder to go ahead and control and handle. So definitely go ahead, turn these off, and you're pretty much golden and good to go as far as Vanguard settings here in Season 1. Now, if there's one thing you guys take from this video, especially if you are struggling with aim, accuracy, and gun skill at longer ranges, I want you to check out 3.3 sensitivity with a 0.7 high and low zoom. This transformed my gameplay for the better, allowed me to be even more accurate at longer ranges, and overall increasing the rate at me winning gunfights. This is gonna honestly transform your guys' gameplay as well. I know it might seem strange, why would I run a 3.3, but on a boots on the ground Call of Duty where all the gunfights are going to be to the left, to the front, or to the right of you, it really does not matter running a high sensitivity. You can, but I feel like you're going to be a more consistent player, and that's what matters. A more consistent player running 3.3.7. If this video does help you guys out and you also do enjoy it, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. Do not forget, about 70% of you guys who are watching the content each and every day are not yet subscribed. What are you doing? Make sure you guys click the notification bell and become part of the Years family. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Deuces.